Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you guys. It is a incredible Friday night, and I just want to talk about this topic. Shout out to everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate you guys, my loyal followers, and those who aren't followers who came across this topic. Make sure you guys like the video. It helps to promote the video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're going in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling good this evening, and I just felt like talking about this topic because today has been a hell of a day. With that being said, so this video is to all of you beautiful, incredible, great, lovely women, who are so divinely brought to us. My question to you is, does waiting does waiting really make you a better person? This is my question to you. What is the purpose of waiting? That is my question that I am currently asking to all of you guys who are tuned in to my video at this point, and I would really like to get some resolution to, so that we may possibly just figure it out here, what we are trying to, see. Is this what society is telling us, or is this something that is really a fact that we should explore? And that is why I'm here to bring this to you. So my thing is that society tells us that as women, as those who are all from Venus, that you guys should wait 90 days, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days. So my question is, why would you want to do that? What is the purpose for waiting so long? So we hear this so often. We see this as men, and women are told that you should wait. Why? What is the purpose for you should wait? Okay, what it all boils down to, okay, we're talking about value, right? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about value. And when we're talking about value, does the value just boil down to your private parts, your pussy, your sex? So once you have sex with a man, does that make you no longer valuable to him? Is this what you value yourself as? Is this why you feel like you should hold on to it? Is this why you feel like you should not have sex with a man, until a certain point, because he'll no longer respect you? 30, 60, 90 days, the most popular being the 90 days. What is the point? My thing is, okay, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys, I'm sorry about the bad connection. Most of you guys are thinking, okay, this 90-day rule, right? This 90-day rule. You wait 90 days because at 90 days, the man will respect you magically at 90 days because you've managed to hold out from him at 90 days, even though he, in the meantime, within these 90 days, he's probably being sexually interactive with another woman. So in these 90 days, by you holding out, does this make you a better person? This is my question to you personally. Do you feel that this is making you a better person? Do you feel that, or is that where you put your value at? Is your value at in your private parts, in your pussy, whatever you want to call it, your vagina? Is that how much you value yourself by waiting this long? I'm sorry about the bad connection too, guys. I don't know what's going on here. But is that where you place your value? And this is really coming up, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. Is this where you place your value at? Because here's the thing. Whether you sleep, and for those of you guys, it's Friday night. For those of you going out tonight, you meet a man tonight you're attracted to, without a doubt. You have media telling you to behave a certain way, right? And you have your own inner thoughts telling you, I am so attracted to this man. I want to be with him sexually, whatever, da 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 da. So, what is stopping you? Is it media that's stopping you? So, here's the thing. Tonight, you go out, you meet this guy, you click with him, you guys. It's so awesome. Conversation is incredible. You're attracted to him. He's so handsome. He's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Peaches Roses said, "Screw him, same night." I feel you. It should be that way. So you meet this guy. He's incredible. You guys are clicking. Chemistry is perfect. So you end up having sex with him. But the media tells you shouldn't because you should wait 90 days. But it's so incredible. You feel so good. You feel like you shouldn't have done that because of the way society has told you to be, that you should, remain this way. He has to earn it, and that you are a slut because you decide to sleep with him the same night. What is the difference between you sleeping with him tonight and 90 days later? If the guy really likes you at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you sleep with him tonight or 90 days later or whenever. Someone, if, and this goes for man or woman, if someone likes you, they are going to want to be with you, regardless. That's the thing. Attraction, you can't help. Wanting to be with someone, you can't help. So it doesn't matter if you do it tonight or 90 days or 6 months from now. They are going to be with you regardless. You can wait all this time, and 6 months later, 3 months, you have sex with this person, and if they're not feeling you, they're still going to leave you. So my question is, what are you placing value on? Are you placing value on your ego, or are you placing value on your private parts? You know what I'm saying? People are so concerned with what society is telling you to do. Society convinces you to be a certain way, and you're living in the ego. You should not live in the ego. This is where danger occurs. Trust me, I know. Because I've made so many mistakes living in the ego as opposed to living in the heart space. I know of all people. For you guys, those of you who have been tuning into me for a while, listen to me. I'm writing a book on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to write a book on this as far as, living in that heart space, protecting your heart, being who it is authentically, who you are, instead of being what society wants you to be. That way you protect yourself and be who you are authentically. Because I've lived so much in what society wanted me to be instead of being who it is that I am. You're a human being at the end of the day. You're not what it is that society dictates. And this is what women and men fall so victim to. You know what I mean? Because we watch too many movies, watch too many media, we watch too much on social media instead of authentically living our lives. And that's how we lose people. That's how we ruin relationships. And it happens so often. And this, I feel like, is my purpose to convey this to you guys. That's why I make these videos. That's why I'm trying to bring this to people, men and women. I'm trying to bridge that gap between both. That's why I'm doing these videos. That's why I'm trying to make it just, simple for everyone. I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. That's why my website, all this stuff is based upon this, about making you guys be who you are authentically. So feel free to hit me up. The link is in the description. If you guys want coaching, all that good stuff, hit me up. We can chop it up. You know what I mean? And we can resolve whatever it is you feel you're going through. Anything can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? All of you guys here watching this video, you guys are all travelers. You know what I mean? You guys are all travelers. We're all heading to the same destination. We're travelers in this world. So don't feel like you should be locked down to a particular thing or a particular ideology that someone says based upon a movie, a Facebook status, Instagram status, or anything like that. You own yourself. You are in charge of yourself. You are in charge of yourself. You know what I mean? And don't feel like you are making yourself less or you know, basically lowering yourself by going on a certain vibe, or you know, committing a certain act with someone just because you're attracted to them. The heart wants what the heart wants. The mind wants what the mind wants. It's just the ego that tends to interfere with certain things. You're only here. You're only here to impress yourself. You're gonna make mistakes in life. I'm here to tell you this. I'll be 35 in a couple months. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've just awakened to a lot of this stuff. So don't feel like no matter what your age is, there's always a place of learning. He who hates knowledge loves death. So if you feel like you don't need to learn anymore, you need to go ahead and die. That's, you know, that's how it goes. So that's what my channel is about. If you guys like my channel, you know, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, you know, subscribe to my channel. That's what my you know, I try to exhibit what it is to be human. Man or woman. We're both, only thing that separates us is, you know, the way our brain functions for the most part, and our genitalia. That's it. That's the only thing that separates us. We have a natural inclination about us. We both love sex. We're both attracted to what it is that we're attracted to. So, but people get caught up by whispers in their ear and people telling them what they should and shouldn't do instead of just living your life. Nobody's going to live your life for you. You know what I mean? Waiting. Let me take a sip of this Henny. Waiting, I'm telling you guys, peace be upon you all. Waiting does not make you a better person. Waiting does not secure anything. Whether it's tonight, 90 days, 120 days. If it's not there, if there's no connection there, it's not going to proceed. This is what we need to understand. This is what we need to understand. And this is probably one of the hardest things for people to come to terms with, because they think that this is going to preserve something or some sort of respect. But if it's not there, we got this whole this Tyler Perry, this Steve Harvey, you know, was it Think Like a Man and all this stuff like that. That's fine. You want to think like a man, that's fine. You know, but that's not going to guarantee you a husband. Excuse me. Women want a husband, a protector, a man who's there, a man who's a provider, a man who does all of these things, right? You know, you want a man, but there's a certain way to go about doing that. And the biggest advice I offer to you women is femininity. Some women get it. A lot of these women I've come across who do get it are feminine in nature. I'm sorry about it, all these interruptions you guys are hearing. They are feminine in nature. They've mastered this. But a lot of these women never end up getting married. They know what a man wants, which is this feminine woman. Oh, it's like it's the positive and negative. It's polar and opposites. This universe is complemented by, you know, opposites. Opposites attract. A man desires, I don't care who he is. He desires his opposite. He desires, you know, these things. He desires a woman that is in her feminine, just like a woman desires a man who's masculine and not a man that's a bitch. She wants a man to take charge, to lead, to be in his masculine, to be able to lead. He asked me, would I wife a shorty that sexed in the same day? Why not? I don't see that as a woman being less of a woman just because she had sex with me the same day. How does that make a woman less of a woman just because she decided to have sex with me the same day? You know what I mean? That does not make a woman less of a woman just because she's intimate with a man the same night. Someone just said, who was that? You just said, someone hit this real quick. What stops a man from eloping the same night he meets a woman? What stops a man from eloping the same night? Well, there's a lot of logistics that goes involved that's involved with eloping. You know what I mean? Marriage is one of those things. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shoe Girl, shout out to Stacy, shout out to Peachy Roses, shout out to Jasmine. You you go for what you know. You guys act like you're here forever. Here's the thing. So many people, not saying that, but how many successful relationships have you seen out of that? How many successful relationships have there been not have from waiting? It's just a matter of who connects and who doesn't. Love conquers all. If you're in love with someone, you know, it is what it is. People have ulterior motives of getting in relationships, quote unquote. So it's all about what you want out of life. If someone's on that same frequency, that they're vibing, you can tell. When you meet someone, you can tell if you're on the same wavelength as that person. You feel it. You know what I mean? Some people are pretenders, some people aren't. You know what I mean? You can feel it. You can really feel it when you have a genuine connection with someone. You know what I mean? You can look at someone, you can like almost sense it. You know what I mean? You can sense it in someone. And it really is, it's something beautiful that you can sense it with someone. So I encourage all of you guys. It's nothing wrong with asking questions. If you meet someone, ask questions. Don't feel like you're being overbearing. You know, it's mode one. Ask questions. Ask somebody what's their intentions. What are they trying to? Where are you trying to go with this? Of course, people can lie at the end of the day. Everyone can lie. Everyone has that ability to lie. But it's good to ask those questions. Don't think that you're being forward in any sense of the matter. But what I want you guys to remember is you must love in such a way that the other person feels free. You can't, you don't own anyone. You don't own anyone in this life. Everyone you deal with should be free to come and go as they please. This is the purest form of love. Without a doubt, without a shadow. Trust me, I know. Whoever you are involved with or whoever you are in love with, they should be free. They should feel free to come and go as they please. You should be with this person. You guys, whoever you're with, you should be like children. You should be having fun. There should be no sadness. There should be no negativity. And if it goes to negativity, you should steer your partner away from that, leading into happiness. This is what life is about. Let them be negative on their own time, but not on your time. And if they persist on being negative, then you don't need to be with that person. This is life. This is love. This is the water relationship, not the Coca-Cola. This is what you want out of life. This is who you want to be with. How Sade said, you know, every day is Christmas and every night is New Year's Eve. That's what you want. That's what I want. That's what I want for y'all. Every day is Christmas and every night is New Year's Eve. That's how the shit should be. That is beautiful. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want out of a partner. That's what we want out of life. You know what I mean? That's what we want. And if you're not getting that, you need to move on till you get that person. And when you feel that person, or your heart beats when you see them, or you're sick without them, you know what I mean? That's that type. But at the same time, you have to be in that space where they feel free. If you're in that space, man or woman, where the other person feels free, that's just some, excuse me, that's just some stuff that is incredible. When they can come and go as they please. You know what I mean? I know I've been talking for years on here. You know, but this is what I want for myself. This is what I want for you guys. You know, waiting waiting does not make you a better person. Waiting does not guarantee you anything. Waiting does not make anything better. You know. So don't go with what media has told you. Don't go with what friends have told you. Don't go with what family has told you. Go with what your heart space tells you. Go with what your emotions tell you. You know, and everything else will fall in place, man. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Once again, I'm coming to you on this Friday night tip. Yeah, I've read that Geek Assault. I've read the 3% Man. And that's what I'm trying to convey to these guys out here, becoming a 3% man, and just falling into your natural affinity. What if you're still mad confused? I don't know what you mean, Dark Man. You got to elaborate or expound. Where's the one-on-one chat? If you want a one-on-one chat, the link is in the description. I got my email on there. If y'all want to do some, if y'all want to do some one-on-one coaching, or y'all want to chop it out with me, go ahead and email me. We can Skype, email, whatever. You know what I mean? I got the website. It's under construction. I know I said that for a while, but it's really under construction now. I'm about to set it up where you guys. I've had a few people hit me up about it. Wanting to do one-on-one. We can chop it up, resolve your issues. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you feel like doing, I'm here for you. But by all means, you know what I mean. All right, Jeff. You said I stay with conflicted thoughts about relationships and whatnot. Hey, man. Okay. No worries, Peachy Roses. Do that. You say you stay with conflicted thoughts. It's conflicted thoughts. Sometimes is just about being human, man. You state your purpose to a woman, and this is what I can say to you. You state your purpose to a woman. You state your feelings, your intentions, and if she's not cool with it, you go on with life, man. You know what I mean? If what we must realize is that whatever is not meant for us is never going to be for us. So it's best a lot of times just to state your purpose. And if that person isn't with it, or is doesn't reciprocate what it is that you feel, or is not feeling it, then you just have to go on with life. Conflicted thoughts is the human condition. Having conflicted thoughts. I have conflicted thoughts every day about what you should and shouldn't do. But at the end of the day, the way to get around that is just stating what it is that you want. If you feel a certain way about someone, state what it is. Address your feelings to that person, and if they can either take it or leave it, and if they don't want to take it, then at least you got your thoughts up, and that conflict that you have is over. You know what I mean? We complicate stuff so much. Like me, I feel it being so much relief by just telling someone how you feel about them. instead of it playing in your mind over and over and over and just trying to prove, hey, I'm too tough to tell her how I feel, or I'm too gangster to tell her how I feel. I got too much pride. Tell somebody how you feel. If they don't like it, keep it moving. What are they gonna do? Laugh at you? That's what I've learned about this stuff. I've told women how I've told women, even though I've made so many mistakes. I've made so many mistakes, and I've tried to fix it. And I've told women how I feel about them, and they still just like, nah, I'm just not interested. I'm gonna go and do this, this, and this, or nah, da 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 da. That's cool. At least I know I've tried. I've tried to do what it is. I've let you know how I feel about you. And if you don't feel the same, at least you know how I feel, and I tried to make it work. So at least I've relieved myself of this burden that I have on me. And that's the way you have to live life, man, because you don't want to die like this holding this shit inside because it hurts. I've made so many mistakes, so many mistakes. And a lot of people have so much pride that they'll go to their grave and not telling somebody how they feel about them. You know what I mean? They go to their grave not telling someone that I really like you, I really love you, I really want to be with you, I like to take you out. You know what I'm saying? For fear that someone's going to be like, huh. If they do, I mean, so be it, man. So be it. So be it. I've come to that point where it doesn't even matter anymore. People can get their laugh. How long can they laugh at you? Your conflicting thoughts. When you have conflicting thoughts, it's best to just say what's on your mind. Whether you get hurt, you get beat up, you get, traumatized from it. I mean, if someone has to feel better at your expense by putting you down, let them do it, man. You know, it is what it is. That's how I feel about stuff. Now, that's the point where I'm at in life. You say people should be free in relationships. I feel that if you think that way, maybe people are not ready because let's be real, women and men smother each other. It's out of love that shouldn't scar. And that's a lot of that's one of the biggest issues I've had to learn. You can't smother anyone. You can't smother people. You have to let people be free. You have to be mysterious. You can't. This is the greatest way to build attraction. And like I said, I'm gonna do more videos on this, but you have to understand this. For those of you watching, you cannot be up someone's ass. You have to give them space to miss you. You have to give them time to miss you. You have to give them that space, especially women. This is men. I'm talking to you guys out here who are watching this. You have to give women space to miss you. You have to give women space to develop their feelings. You can't be up their ass. You can't be texting them that good morning shit. Trust me, I know. I've studied this shit. I'm 35. I'll be 35 here shortly, and I'm just now discovering how this shit works. And if you guys haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button because I haven't seen anybody do any super chats. Because I'm laying down some real game right now tonight for you guys out here. Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't done so. You know what I mean? But she said, don't mind the good morning. No, don't even do that good morning shit. That good morning stuff, is, I'm going to do more videos on this. What women say they want from you and what they respond to is completely different. A lot of women don't even understand this. Why they're attracted to certain men. They don't understand this. But they'll tell you what they want based upon the media, the internet and all these other things. They'll tell you what they think they like. But what they respond to and the guys who they're attracted to are completely different. So, you guys have to be, as I say over and over in these videos, you guys have to be like James Bond, Idris Elba. You have to be like all these guys that these women are attracted to. That's how you guys have to be. You guys have to be mysterious. You know what I'm saying? You can't be predictable with a woman. You know what I mean? You can't be predictable. You cannot be predictable with a woman. You can, because women get bored very quickly. And women like a challenge, regardless of what they say. Women like a challenge. So you have to have it to the point where a woman is pursuing you most of the time. Because a woman will never drop a man that she's pursuing. She will never let go of a man who she's interested in and pursuing. This is the way the shit goes. Once you flip that, once you get into that position where a woman is attracted to you, and then you get an attachment to her. Once you get an attachment to her and she sees that, she loses interest in you. And this is what, take it from me, guys. Take it from me. I'm learning this. Like I said, I've been married most of my adult life. Take it from me. I know. You know, based on the little relationships I've had after marriage. You know. Okay, let me read this, man. My man said, bro, have you ever just thought your game wasn't strong enough to keep him? No disrespect. I don't want women I had to chase that seems like too much of a game. I guess you haven't been listening to what I just said. I'm going to read it again for you guys to listen to what he just said. I guess he hasn't been listening to what I just said. Bro, have you ever just thought your game wasn't strong enough to keep him? No disrespect. I don't want women I have to chase that seems too much like a game. Dude, if you were listening to what I just said the opposite of what you just said. Obvious my game wasn't strong enough. That's why I'm telling you, learn from my mistakes. Did you not just listen what I just said the last 3 to 5 minutes? This is the reason why men fuck up. Men fuck up because they get attached to women and they start chasing women, which is unattractive. Women, it's unattractive to chase a woman, and women are not attracted to men that chase them. It's feminine. That's feminine behavior. Dude, I said this. You're not disrespecting me. I'm telling you what it is that women are attracted to. If you don't hear anything else, I've done a video on this, and I'm going to continue to do videos on this. Women are not attracted to men who chase them. Regardless of what they say, regardless of that good morning text bullshit, how you doing, baby, all that shit, women are not attracted to that shit. That's feminine behavior. I said this, my G. I said this shit. So I don't know what are you talking about. Like, I did not say that. I just said that women are not attracted to that shit. You can't be chasing a woman. A woman has to chase you. Women are not attracted, and you see this time and time and time again. Women are not attracted to men whose feelings are... If they understand that a man's feelings are towards them, they are not attracted to that shit. They are attracted to a man whose feelings are indifferent and they don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know how the man feels about them. That's who they're attracted to. This is the way a woman is designed by the Almighty. You have to have a purpose in life. You have to be geared. You have to be centered. You have to have goals and ready to conquer that shit. Exactly, Jeff. They not attracted to men that they can get. So once you become that bitch and start chasing, trust me, I know. I try to do everything right to please a woman. That shit does not work. That shit does not. That shit only works when you're piping a woman down in your bed, and you whisper sweet nothings, and you just beating the brakes off her in the bed, and then you send her on her way, and you don't text her. That shit works. I'm gonna have to put this shit down. Like I said, I'm almost 35. You have to show a woman a good time. You have to be like James Bond, Idris Elba. You have to be that guy. You have to treat her like she's your lady when you're with her. But other than that, everything else, you have to treat her like a stranger all the other times. This is what I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm gonna put this book out. I feel like I've learned, but I've learned a lot of this shit too late. This is what you guys have to do. This is what you guys have to do. I didn't have a father to teach me this stuff. I didn't have a male role model to teach me this stuff. I didn't have anybody to teach me this stuff. I came across this stuff, and this is how the shit works. Trust me. This is how it works. Don't, you want to go and do all the other shit and think that all the other shit's going to work. You're setting yourself up for heartache, heartbreak, and everything else. You cannot be this way with a woman. You cannot listen. What a woman tells you that she wants, you can give her everything. You mad, big bro? It's open debate, right? What am I mad about? What are you talking about, man? Why am I mad? I agree with what it is that you said. Either you can't understand English or you're not listening to what I'm saying. What am I mad about? I'm trying to help you out. Yeah, my voice got high because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate because so many people, it's so many men that make these mistakes because they listen to what a woman tells them. They listen to what a woman says. They listen to these movies. They listen to social media. They listen to these memes. And that couldn't be further from the truth. That is not what a woman emotionally reacts to. It is a fact. It's not. This isn't an opinion. This is a fact. This is not what a woman emotionally reacts to. So I'm just trying to spare you guys who are in your early 20s, teenagers. Even you guys maybe in your 30s or 40s who don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this because I know it, and I know this to be a fact. You can listen to all these dating. You can pick up a woman, but if you can't keep a woman, what's the point? The biggest thing is keeping a woman attracted to you. You know what I mean? You keep a woman attracted. You can pull a woman, but if you can't keep her, what's the point? So with that being said, man, I hope you guys got some benefit from this video. You know what I mean? I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys take heed to what I'm saying in this video. It's not a game. It's not a joke. You're on my Instagram? Okay. Go ahead and shoot me a message on Instagram so I know who you are. I see your name on here. It's childish games. You can call it, and you're right. It is childish games, but that's the way it is. With games, you have to understand. You have to understand the way it goes. You can call it childish all you want. I agree. But if that's the way, you can't. You should have learned this as a child. You can't use logic with women. Women are not logical. This is what you need to understand. Logic does not win with women. That's not how it works. You can say, well, I got this, and I got a 401k, and I got a nice house, and none of that shit works. That's not what a woman is attracted to. And I'm here to tell you. I wish I could go back and just talk to my younger self and tell him all this shit. But that's impossible. I'm here to tell you so you guys can learn from my mistakes. You know. And that's why I'm here. So you guys can learn from my mistakes. And don't fall in that same trap. So life is love and all that good stuff, man. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to everybody who hit the like button. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean? If you haven't checked out if you haven't added me on social media, go ahead and hit the links in the description. Add me, message me, all that good stuff. If you got any questions, my email is in the description. If you want some one-on-one coaching with yours truly, if you're trying to get situated in anything, love, life, business, you know, when did you last fall into that trap? Get it? That's another video. You know, trying to get over a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Any of this stuff, you trying to move forward in life. Don't feel free to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You know, book your one-on-one coaching with yours truly. You know what I'm saying? Learn from my mistakes. That way we can get you in the right place. That way you become the greatest version of yourself, as we all should be doing right now. So with that being said, man, if you feel like this video has been of any benefit to you, you know, make sure you guys go ahead and like it, share it, or if you're feeling even more generous, go ahead and donate to the Well of Wisdom. The link is in the description. 50 cents, $1, $5, $100, $500, $1,000, $20,000, however you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. So with that being said, man, you know, go ahead and do that. You know, check me out on Teespring. My t-shirts up there. Purchase, you know, and support your guy, you know, because we're doing big things in the future. So with that being said, man, peace be upon you. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty. Remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. And I'll see you guys later, man. I'm out. Peace.